rise, rise. Rise, rise.
All right, today we are breaking down the pros playbook for smashing through one of the most brutal ranks in gaming, getting to Supersonic Legend in Rocket League. So let's be honest, you're there, right? Grand Champ 3. You can practically smell SSL, but man, you have hit a brick wall. That 1600 MMR mark just feels impossible. Every single game is an absolute grind. Well, you are definitely not alone, and we're about to lay out the exact plan to get you over that hump for good. And this, right here, this quote from a pro coaching analysis is the absolute core of everything. There's no magic bullet. It all comes down to mastering three things: your mechanics, your brain, and your ability to do it all over and over again. We're going to tackle every single one. Okay, first things first. Let's start with the absolute bedrock of your game, your mechanics. Look, at the SSL level, there is zero room for hesitation. Your car has to be a literal extension of your brain, and the only way to get there is through dedicated, non-negotiable, daily practice. So what does that actually mean? Well, it boils down to these three pillars. Number one, your aerial control has to be basically perfect. Number two, you've got to master those high-level offensive weapons, like flip resets. And number three, something that gets overlooked all the time: how fast you recover and how you win those crucial 50-50s. Let's get into the specifics. For aerials, you need to be living in training packs like Double Tap Playground. It'll make reading backboards feel like second nature. Air dribble hoops is going to force you to sustain that car and ball control. And for you PC players out there, Leth's Rings map isn't optional, it's essential for mastering that air roll. The codes are right there on the screen, so get them loaded up. Now, let's talk offense. Flip resets are the key that unlocks SSL-level defenses. But it's not just about getting the reset, right? It's about what you do with it. That's why that free play drill is so unbelievably important. You have to be able to chain these moves together: ceiling shot to reset to a double tap instantly, no hesitation at all. You know, what's really interesting here is that this is all about what happens after you make a play. Shadow defense is huge for positioning, for sure. But those free play drills, that's where the secret sauce is. Learning to land perfectly on your wheels with a wave dash, or instantly reorienting after you get bumped, that's what keeps you in the play and keeps the pressure on. So once your mechanics are dialed in, it's time to build the framework, and that is your game sense. Honestly, this is what separates the top 1% from the top 0.1%. You can have the best mechanics in the world, but if your decision-making isn't elite, you're going to stay stuck right where you are. This is a perfect example of a high-level decision. When do you cut the rotation and go for the challenge versus when do you fake it? It's all about reading the situation. Did the opponent just get a bad touch? Do you have way more boost? Go. Are they in complete control of the ball? Then a smart, fake challenge is your best bet, because it'll buy your teammate precious time to get into position. And hey, you don't have to figure this all out by yourself. Watch the pros, but watch them with a purpose. You want to learn how to be a monster in 1v1 situations? Go study First Killer. You want to learn how to always be in the right spot with plenty of boost? Then you need to analyze apparently Jack's gameplay. Now, this right here is a powerful mindset shift for your training. It's called the 10 out of 10 rule. It's not good enough to hit a crazy shot once. The goal is perfect, repeatable execution. This builds more than just muscle memory. It builds the confidence you need to actually pull off these plays when the pressure is on in a real game. All right, we've reached the peak of the pyramid. You've got your mechanical foundation, you've got the game sense framework. Now it's time to add those razor-sharp advanced tactics that make you a constant, terrifying threat every time you're on the field. And I mean being physical as a strategy. This isn't about just flying around looking for demos, no. It's about timing them perfectly when an opponent is rotating back to defense. You take them out, and suddenly it's a 2v1 with a wide-open net for your teammate. That training pack will help you see those opportunities before they even happen. Speed is king in Rocket League, but there are two kinds of speed. The ball chase drill that trains your raw, twitchy, mechanical speed and recovery. But that no-boost drill, oh man, that's just as important. It forces you to learn super efficient pathing and how to survive on small pads, which is something every single top-tier player does. Okay, last section. Time for the final polish. See, being an elite player isn't just about what you do in-game. It's about how you prepare, how you play, and how you recover. It's about building a routine fit for a pro. Rule number one, never, ever go into a ranked session cold. This 25-minute routine is your new Bible. You start with speed drills to get the blood flowing, you move to the hard mechanics to get your brain firing on all cylinders, and you finish with defense to make sure you're sharp on both sides of the ball. 90. Just remember that number. 90. That's how many minutes you should play in one focused block. You can't maintain peak performance for hours and hours. Play for 90 minutes, then take a real 10-minute break. Get up, walk away from the screen. This is how you avoid burnout and keep your mind sharp. And when you're done playing for the day, the work isn't quite over. Take a few minutes to watch your own replays. But don't get bogged down trying to fix everything at once. Your goal is simple. Find your 3 biggest mistakes from that session and make it your mission to fix them next time you play. That is how you make real, tangible progress. So what does this all boil down to? The path from GC3 to SSL isn't about learning some brand new flashy mechanic. It's about finding your weaknesses and eliminating them. It's about making your mechanics so automatic that you never ever hesitate. And most of all, it's about realizing that smart, consistent plays will always win more games than inconsistent, flashy ones. Look, this is the plan. This is what the pros do. Every single drill, every concept, it's all designed to forge you into a supersonic legend. You have the blueprint in your hands. The only question left is, are you ready to get to work?
I got that critical instinct. On my fake, not all high stakes, no mistakes. This is my power. I dominate.